Good morning, day 18. No problem. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've been craving some savory food, watching all these people eat stuff like pizza and veggie hamburgers and stuff like that over at my friend Sat Simran's house here in the Santa Cruz area. It's been intense. I just woke up, been having cotton mouth every morning. But yeah, today I just want to talk about how easy it is to lose weight and to get healthy. You know, you really don't have to go through all these crazy things. But yeah, it's day 18. I'm going to be talking about this soon with you guys. Get to you in a second. Can't help it, guys. One of my last addictions I'm working with is caffeine. Right now, I'm making some green tea. There's some innocent, organic green tea. Come on. Can't beat myself up too much. At least I'm about to go get some real good green tea in a little bit and just, play with it a little bit. It's just when you're going through these healing, detoxing days where you just want to chill out and sleep all day. You got a lot of stuff you got to be doing, like online and stuff like that. You want a little bit of pick-me-up? I know I should just go for like a little jog. That'll probably pick me up more than any green tea. But, green tea is not that bad. I mean, look up the bad things about it and the good things about it. It's really not that bad. At least I'm not chugging on some black tea or some coffee, But, you don't want to compare your addictions to other addictions. One person who really helps remind me of that is my friend Palm. I met him in Costa Rica, and he actually went up to Canada recently to pick morel mushrooms with a bunch of people. And they're all planning to buy land in Costa Rica. But a long story short, he always reminds me, don't compare your problems to other problems. It just, makes the other problem okay. At least I'm not drinking coffee, so I can drink green tea. At least I'm not, shooting up heroin, but I can smoke some weed. Come on, guys. So, we gotta watch these little things that our egos do, or whatever you want to call it, our shadow self, our behind the curtain self. It's always pulling some little programs and conditions that have been pushed into it, and we gotta transcend these if you want to evolve and you want to grow. Alright, time for my tea. Look how quick that thing goes. Yes, it's amazing. Recycle or be psycho. Getting in shape, detoxing your body, losing weight. So freaking easy. I thought it was hard. When I was growing up, I started smoking weed at like 13 years old. And I became an addict pretty much instantly. I started emptying the refrigerator into my tummy every night after school because I was high, I was smoking a ton of weed, and I had the munchies. And that got me up to about 300 pounds pretty quickly. And that's around, 14, 15 years old. I'm almost 300 pounds. I didn't notice, really, because I would look at myself in the mirror and just be like, oh, you look great. Yeah, that's just normal fat, My mind had a way of cloaking the fat and cloaking the problems. My mind had a way of making it not that big of a deal. When in all reality, I was probably on my way to diabetics, cancer, tumors, swollen lymph, clogged colon, backed up kidneys, and I probably was, and I'm dealing with it now. So what it comes down to is just understanding the way the body works. Once you understand the body, it's so simple. The first time I actually started dieting, I was around, I think like 16, 17 years old. I started kind of recognizing I was pretty big. And my mom was on the Atkins diet. And so I tried out the Atkins diet, which I'm pretty sure Mr. Atkins himself died of a stroke and like liver cancer or something like that. You'd have to look it up. Obese. I believe the Atkins diet was high protein. And me and my mom would just eat hamburger patties with ketchup and like cheese on them. That's all. No bread. You can't have bread. Bread's really bad. And we just didn't know. Just like the most of you guys right now. You know, a lot of you might be watching this, just don't know, and you're curious about information about how to get healthy, how to lose weight. And, you know, the knowledge is power, and this is kept from the masses. And these diets, you're going to play with these diets, and you're going to burn on them. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to lose a little bit of weight, and you're going to gain your weight right back. You're going to still be puffy, acidic, have red spots on your skin, have joint problems, have eye problems, hearing problems, hair loss, all kinds of weird funky issues. Once you realize the truth, things start to change. You start to really lose weight. Not 10 pounds in 4 months, not 50 pounds in 5 months. I'm talking about 50 pounds in 50 days. This isn't a joke. I started my juice cleanse right after seeing Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, like a lot of people out there. I tried to do 60 days like he did in the documentary, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And I got up to 50 days and I lost 50 pounds. It was that simple. I just drank juice all day, had a great time. I still partied with my friends, and you know, I was still smoking cigarettes. I think I was even smoking opium at the time and smoking marijuana. I even had a few beers every other weekend. So I was still partying, and I lost 50 pounds in 50 days. People didn't even recognize me. They would come by, what the heck? And this is just, you know, a month and a half later. So, you know, as I look back at that, I would never do that again, of course. That's not even considered healthy. But it worked out. I lost 50 pounds in 50 days. And since then, I've done 2 around 10-day water fasts. I've done a few dry fasts, and I've done probably a dozen juice fasts, you know, ranging from 10 days to 30 days. And I've gotten down to about 180, 190. And I used to weigh around 280, 290. So that's not even that big of a deal. I see people losing 200 pounds and up just from drinking juice. But we got to realize how the body works. The body detoxes pretty quickly when you start juicing, you're only drinking juice or drinking water, doing water fasting. So you got to be careful. I got lucky, and it wasn't that big of a deal when I did my juice cleanse. All my system was pretty much cleaning everything out, surprisingly. And then I started doing the water fasts. The water fasts are what pulled the toxins and all the crap out of me real quick. It swole up my lymph nodes because they were just pushing out so much crap that they clogged up. And that was 2 years ago almost, and they're still clogged. I did another 10-day water fast. Boom, just, you know, it released some, but just more came in there and clogged them up even more. And then doing these grape cleanses and then bouncing back into the raw gourmet is horrible and it's dangerous. You gotta be careful how you get off of these cleanses. Eating really clean is great, but what's even better is how you get off and transition off the cleanse. So this information's very valuable, and this knowledge is power. You can take the keys to your car, to this car right here, to this Ferrari that's covered in dust, this Lamborghini that's covered in dirt. Start to clean off the dirt and put this car back on the road. Get your driver's license. We don't have to be letting the others drive this vehicle. You know what I mean by the others. The ones that tell you you're not good enough. The one that needs pudding every night, or cookies, or ice cream. the one that needs that comfort because it's not comfortable already. Just remember, comfort doesn't lead you anywhere. Being on the edge will help you grow. If you want to grow and you want to be somebody, you want to be something, you want to be part of this universe in a growing way, you're going to have to do some work. You can't just get there sitting on your butt. So, I'm going through it right now. I'm on day 18, just eating grapes. And that's nothing. I know people out there that go 40 days just on water. Oh my God, I'm so lucky to just be eating grapes. I'm fulfilled. I'm grateful. So basically how it works is you need your kidneys filtering when you start detoxing. That's the best way to detox. If your kidneys are filtering, then your lymphatic system and your adrenals will come online. And your lymphatic system is your sewage system. You have trillions of cells in your body, and they all poop. So where's that poop going? We need an exhaust on the car to get the poop, the exhaust out of the car. We have the same thing in our body, the lymphatic system. It's like our exhaust. So if that's clogged, it goes through the kidneys, the filter, and it's clogged. We just have these toxins circulating in us. So if we're working out every day and we're eating protein shakes and all this crap, we're just puffy. You see those guys with those huge muscles? They're just puffy. It's all puff. If they went raw vegan, that puff would go down probably half. And that would just be probably pure muscle almost. And it would just be amazing organic natural tissues. Not a lot of nasty stuff. So what it comes down to is you want to get your kidneys filtering if you're starting on this path. So you want to start off slow. You don't want to rush it like I did and clog up all my lymph nodes from doing water fasting and stuff like that. You don't want to jump right into water fasting. You want to jump into going raw, raw gourmet if you want, which is, nuts and seed pestos and stuff like that, crazy raw pizzas. But then eventually you want to break yourself into just fruit all day and a big salad at night. Once you can get through that stage, then you break into all fruit all day. Just stick with it. Avocados are fruits, tomatoes are fruits, cucumbers are fruits. Enjoy yourself a little fruit salad if you want. Try to get off all the soy sauces and all the Bragg's aminos and all that other funky monkey dunky stuff, all the hokey pokey stuff, and maybe use some celery salt instead. Crack some peppercorn on there. You don't even really need seasoning if you're doing it right. Use some apple cider vinegar and some lemon. It's the best. It's the best way to go. And then use natural herbs for your seasoning. Dill and parsley and oregano and stuff like that. But eventually your body, you'll recognize, you'll start to understand, you'll start to hear with this. You'll hear with this, not with this. You'll start hearing your body just wants fruit. Especially if it's mono fruit, which means a single type of fruit, because your body gets to focus just on that. Just digest it real easily. But when you throw mango, pineapple, oranges, bananas, some cucumbers and peppers, and boom, it's just got to figure out all this stuff, and it has to spend all this energy on figuring out where to put it, what to do with these enzymes, these nutrients, when it could just be focusing its energy on healing you and just eating some grapes. Or if you're just eating melons, it's so simple. And these grapes, melons, and berries are the most astringent fruits. And I get most of this knowledge from just researching the truth and then letting all the other stuff go. I research a lot of these people who have been raw for 30, 40 years. These people who've healed thousands of people from cancer and viruses, HIV, herpes, HPV, all kinds of funky monkey stuff. These are the people I follow and learn from, like Dr. Robert Morse, Arnold Ehret, some other people that I could post down below. So when you're done with this video, look below and I'll post some of the doctors I recommend to check out. And I don't really consider them doctors. They're just natural lovers of the lovers. They're lovers of the lovers. They're healers. And they're not even really healers. They're just there with the truth, the information on how things work. So I don't really try to follow too many of these people that are just constantly, you need to have probiotics, you need to have all this fermented foods, you need to eat goat eggs, and you need to have cow milk or raw milk or chicken beaks or cockroaches for lunch. No, I don't listen to any of this stuff because it just doesn't ring a truth bell inside my soul. It doesn't give me truth bumps when I hear them speaking. When I start getting truth bumps all over my body, that's just like a muscle testing. You know, up or down, no or yes. When I get the truth bumps, I'm like, okay, this is the real deal for me. So a lot of people say, oh, my body's different than yours, or we're all different. No, we all have kidneys, we all have a liver, we all have lungs. I mean, most of us, unless I'm very sorry you get that removed somehow. We all have tonsils, we all have the system, we all have blood and lymph. That's what our body is mostly blood, lymphatic fluids, and cells. That's what it is. And these cells are going to the bathroom all day, and we need to filter them through the lymphatic system, through the kidneys, and then out the pee. You know, out the poop too. We got to clean the colon as well. And you know, we're gonna have a lot of issues because we came from a very toxic childhood. Most of us, hot pockets, top ramen, raw sushi. Hamburgers, french fries. This is parasite heaven. So you're gonna have these huge rattlesnakes and dragons flying around in your body, eating your cells, you know, pooping and peeing too. So we gotta clean those parasites out too. But first step you wanna do is get those kidneys filtering. And the best way to do that is going on a mono meal cleanse. So just grapes for 40 to 60 days. Just melons for 40 to 60 days, or if you have access to very beautiful, amazing berries for 40 or 50 days, you know. And if you could go out and pick those in the wild for 40 or 50 days, that is the way to go. Like next summer, I'm planning that. I'm gonna go up somewhere and just pick huckleberries and blueberries all summer and just chill on a farm and just meditate. That's my plan. Hopefully I could do that for like 40 or 50 days, because I've never experienced what it's like to be foraging living foods. That must be amazing. That's the next step from raw vegan. It's foraging living foods off trees. Just fruits, fruitarian. So, you know, I have all the energy I really need. Yeah, I get tired during the middle of the day a little bit sometimes, especially these last 3 days on my grape cleanse, 16, 17, 18. I've been just kind of chilling at the house, doing videos and doing internet stuff. But most of the time I'm on point and I can work all day from 9 o'clock till, you know, sunset, no problem. So energy is not that big of a deal. I can still lift weights, I can still run a few miles, no problem. So I don't really see what people's big deal is about all this losing energy and stuff like that when you're just eating fruit. I have more energy than most people around me that are eating bread for breakfast and donuts or bagels, and then for lunch they have like some kind of rice and dead vegetables, and then dinner they have some pasta. Like, come on. So, you know, it's pretty basic, guys. Look up these doctors on YouTube, on the internet, research their stuff, and get the information for yourself. Talk to people who've cured brain cancer just eating fruit. Talk to people who've cured testicular cancer just eating fruit and doing smoothies and juice. I've talked to them, I've seen them. Talk to people who can run 100 miles in 2 days, you know, just eating fruit. These people are out there. And this is just the first step into the next step, you know. These are just stepping stones. Detox yourself so you can get clean. And your body's an antenna. You can start to get the downloads of what to do next. But your antenna is going to be all dirty if you're eating dirty. I don't care what you say. It's part of that frequency. Unless you have access to transcend that whole thing and change your vibration, your frequency into another level, to that God consciousness, to that source consciousness, to being intoxicated with the beloved. This is possible, but we don't have teachers to teach us this. We have to go inside to learn these things. And it helps to go inside into a clean room, to a clean house, to learn these lessons. So if you want to start getting your kidneys filtering, just comment below, add me on Facebook, jojogoflow, talk to me, or talk to any of my friends on Facebook. There's so many of us who've already gone down this path and are been on it, you know, for the last few years, or for 20, 30, 40 years. And a lot of us have gotten our kidneys filtering, our lymphatic system is finally cleaning out, our adrenals are finally coming back online, we have energy to run all day, no problem, no caffeine, and sustaining on this raw, vegan, high fruit diet. I mean, it's not even really a diet, it's a lifestyle. because you really change your whole lifestyle once you go on to this. Trust me, you'll move out of your city if it doesn't have good fruit. You'll leave everyone you know, because you start to realize, wow, this is the truth. Feeling good, feeling healthy is the truth. So if you want to lose a lot of weight real quick, it's so easy. But it's not about just losing weight quickly. It's about doing it right and taking care of yourself. But yeah, all I did was 50 days on juice, lost 50 pounds. I mean, it was that easy. And then I lose a pound a day doing these fasts, you know. But I gotta keep it easy. I'll probably be getting down to 170. That's about where I need to be for a 6'2" man. And then I'm just gonna put on the muscle after I get down to skin and bones. Once I strip all the toxins out, put on the muscle and just keep it toned and just stay active and just be happy. Then I can go to the next level. I go from the food trip, the fruit trip, the veggie trip, to the liquidarian, to the breatharian, and then you're just reunited with the beloved, with Source. This is when you start to play in the spiritual planes. Astral projection, lucid projection, whatever you want to call it. Or just talking with God daily, just being a part of that. We all have our own ways of connecting to God though. So, you know, I'm not going to bash on anyone's connections or how they connect, if it's through a book, or if it's through a movie, or if it's through drawing or writing or music. It's all right here, guys. It's all you gotta have. Just look into those and you'll know what I'm talking about. Peace out. My buddy here has got me back into running. Yeah.
Nothing but God.
What'd you say?
Nothing but God?
Yes. Nothing but God, guys. So yeah, I used to run when I was younger. I was like really fat.
I used to eat pizza when I was younger.
Yeah, he used to eat pizza.
I still do. Bad habit.
He still eats like crap. But look, he's out running.
There you go.
So,
Work with the demons.
yeah, I used to get shin splints. I was so fat. They were so painful I couldn't even run.
Yeah.
But now I've lost so much weight, it's like no problem. I'll run a few miles right now. I haven't even had breakfast or anything. Going amazing. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Day 18 on the grapes. Nothing gonna stop me, yeah! Woo! These grapes are definitely very old. But that's good. Probiotics or something like that, you know? What they tell you. So we believe almost everything we hear most of the time. Like a religion. And it's getting to the point where it's destroying our health. Where are you getting your protein? Oh, I don't feel right if I'm just eating fruits and vegetables. I need to eat cooked. I need to eat milk and cheese. Come on, guys. Give it 6 months. Give it 3 months. Just go raw for 3 months. Go see how good it is. And if you're not vegan, just try vegan for 3 or 4 months. It'll change your life. And if you're not getting enough energy, it means you're just not eating enough fruit. You're eating too many vegetables and seeds and nuts. The reason you don't have a lot of energy is because you're all backed up. Or you're detoxing, or you just have illness. So, you know, a lot of excuses I hear from people that are trying to go raw. Oh, I don't have enough energy, or I don't have enough time to make the food, and this and that. What food are you making? It's already been made by God. I mean, like, look at this. It's little sacks of juicy goodness. You're just, I'm just going to juice it with my mouth and drink the juice. So, yeah. This is nature's fast food. The original fast food. This is original McDonald's right here. So I'm about to juice this. This will probably make 2 of these full. That's enough all day. That's all I need. And then probably some tea too. I'll drink some tea. Maybe some more green tea. I'm really digging the green tea lately. I'm probably going to go and get some really good stuff from the Japanese woman in Monterey today. So yeah, I guess I'll just leave this on and make some juice real quick for you guys. So I always add the grapes first because I'm using one of these ancient Snuffleupagus juicers. This is called a Champion. This is one of my favorite ones. They're really slow and boring, and they look like some kind of fighting machine from Star Wars. But that's why it's so cool. So I always add the grapes first because they'll shoot back at you if you don't do that. Then I turn it on. See? There you go. And it pretty much just feeds itself. You just keep adding them. Look at that beautiful goodness. Look at that beautiful goodness. Oh my God. Woohoo! La 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 yeah. Juicing, juicing, that's what I'm used to. Juicing, juicing, that's what I'm all about now. Juicing, juicing, no abusing this body. Ooh, juicing to feel good. Stop making excuses up. If you got multiple scoliosis, or myofibrosis, or AIDS or HIV, or herpes, just start juicing, juicing. Everybody should be juicing. If you've got dislocated shoulder, start the juice. If you have a crazy virus or disease, just stop sneezing and start juicing. It's time to believe the juice. Ooh, 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 yeah. Real deal, guys. See how natural this is? My body doesn't have to do all this now. This is the reason I like juicing. I can skip this method. I can skip this process. Instead, I get to reap the benefits of just the pure living nutrients, minerals inside the juice, inside the liquid. And then all the energy it takes to make this, ooh, my body gets to spend on healing and just chilling and relaxing and hanging out. Spending time with God. This is it, guys. Looking amazing. Get a little close up here. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I forgot about those. Pure bliss. Check that out, guys. Pure life right there. You always got to share the wealth. Let's see if there's anyone out here that wants some. Looks like there's only a dog. You want some? Come here, doggy.
Alright, you ready to go?
Yeah, you guys want to try this? Grape?
Hallelujah.
Let me know how it tastes.
That grapes.
Delicious.
Isn't that amazing? It's like a Slurpee. You guys want to try any?
Try this.
Pure grape juice.
Pure grape.
Look at this guy. He's about to slug it. Yeah. Wow. They don't make that in stores, guys.
Nope.
I don't know why they don't have it in juice bars. It's like the most powerful, delicious drink out there.
Pretty awesome.
And that's how you get HPV, guys. Check me out.